Hi gardening friends, welcome back. Right now I am potting up some strawberries plants that our gardening friend Bibi, she's a woman that I work with. She has been watching our videos and dug up some strawberry plants for us. So these are the strawberry plants. They were bare root, so basically she shook off the soil and wrapped them in paper towels to keep them moist. And it doesn't look like they've dried out or anything. It's been about 5 days since I received them, and this is the first chance that I've had to plant them. So I'm going to plant these, and basically just using the 2-liter bottles, putting in some potting soil, and as you can see, you just put them in there, and I got.
So now I'm going to try one of these strawberry plants too.
Yeah, Lauren was watching me and she wanted to give it a shot, so we're giving it a shot. So you just make sure that the roots are buried into the soil. And make sure the crown of the plant is above the soil line. And those runner branches, you can leave them outside the soil.
Is it okay?
Let's see how you did.
Is it okay if they're not completely like buried in?
Yeah. So these ones are the runners, so those don't have to be buried. But you want the roots to be buried in. So push in around the soil line. Yeah. Push in around the soil line like that. Yeah. And now just make it, maybe add a little bit more soil. Yeah. So even though it's spring, it feels like winter, right? And that's why we're all in our winter garb. Let's see how that went. Yeah, that one's not so bad. I'll pack the soil a little bit more, but that's pretty good. Okay, so that was good for your strawberry. And now we're gonna go to peppers.
Peppers. Oh, can we do it in the backyard?
Ah, it's kind of cold. So we're gonna stay in the garage for that. But we'll do a backyard update, okay?
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll get to it.
Let's get to the rest of the video. So now I'm ready to pot up the pepper plants. The first thing we're going to do is peel off the masking tape.
Yeah, you might have to take off your gloves.
No, I got it.
You got it?
Yeah. Okay.
So this is identifies what variety we're growing, and we're gonna put it onto the next pot up, which is our halved 2-liter bottles with drainage holes. Yeah.
And Sunshine already
Yeah, I cut some tabs on these to make it easier to peel away. Go ahead.
I'm just gonna pull those back. And then what's this called again?
So that's the root ball. So we have a nicely formed root ball, so nothing is falling apart. It's nice and fully formed, and we dug a hole into our 2-liter bottle so that we could just plop it right in.
And should I add more?
Yeah, maybe add a little bit more soil and pack it in nicely. Okay, and push it in.
Yeah. So now that I've done that,
let's see what we got. Yeah. Maybe push it in a little bit more, have at least an inch below the top of the container, because yeah, just keep pushing it in. Yeah. Because when we water it, we want some space for the water, right? Yeah. Try pushing it a little tiny bit more. Okay, that's good. Okay, and now, as a final step, we'll water it.
and you're gonna water it to the top.
Yeah, give it a good soaking and a nice start in its new home. Yeah, there we go.
Can I just leave it here?
Yeah, and we'll leave it there.
So now I'm ready
To do the second
next one. So we'll see you later on our
outdoor garden update.
outdoor garden update in the backyard.
Okay, so this is the outdoor garden update. One of the few things that I did was build a compost pile last week that like I mentioned, and I also turned it on Friday. Now, this hot compost pile is getting hot, and that's because it's got enough size, so you can see the steam coming off, right? And the key to getting a hot compost pile going is build it to at least waist height, at least a square meter, and when you mix in carbon and nitrogen sources, like shredded leaves for the carbon sources and like kitchen waste for the nitrogen sources, you're going to get it hot and it's going to decompose much faster. So within a month, as long as I keep turning this, it'll decompose and be ready, and that's the goal. So I just wanted to show you that, all the steam that's coming off. And I'll be turning and flipping these like every couple days, or at least every week, but ideally every couple days, weather permitting and time permitting. The rest of the garden is
it stinks, man.
it doesn't stink that bad. Lord, smell it. It smells like the earth. Smell it. What does it smell like?
The earth smells bad.
Okay, so maybe it doesn't smell the greatest right now, but eventually it will just smell like the earth, like a forest floor, that kind of a smell, and that's the bacteria that decomposes the organic matter, giving off that smell. Okay, and then for the rest of the garden, as you can see, winter made a comeback, so nothing else has been done.
Nope.
So the ground refroze, so I haven't been able to prepare the ground for the blueberries, and we're still waiting for it to get warm enough to plant our cool season crops in this section here. Okay, so that's it for the outdoor garden update, and we're going to end it in the spring nursery, and Lauren will give you an update on that.
So as you can see, we're back in the nursery, and we did everything we wanted to do for today, but before we end the video, we wanted to show you guys that we got a new light in the nursery here. And we rearranged it, as you can probably tell. We haven't been here in a while, but everything's growing quite well, and everything's doing wonderful. It's fantastic, beautiful, amazing, awesome, outstanding work by Samchin and Lauren. Let's give them a round of applause.
Yeah, I think you ran out of superlatives there, but I think we're doing a pretty good job so far. Not everything has come up yet, so you can see in our seeding trays.
Oh shoot, sorry guys.
That not everything's up, but quite a few are up. So the peat pellets do work really well. That's a zinnia that Lauren's holding, and we do have some pansies in here that have germinated, but we are waiting for a little bit more, so we're going to keep the humidity dome on. And then in the next few weeks, so that's a cosmos. And in the next few weeks, these awesomely growing tomatoes, we'll probably pot those up too, as well as the eggplants as they grow.
So thank you for watching our video. We really very much do appreciate it, and we hope you have a wonderful day, afternoon, or weekend, and enjoy your week. We'll be posting weekly. Thank you very much.
Yes. Happy gardening, everybody.
Happy gardening, everybody. Oh, we forgot to show you the potato slips. So I did this one last week, and as you can see, the roots are starting to grow.
Take it out of the jar and show everybody, Lauren. Yeah. Okay. And show them what to do when your slip starts to grow.
When your slip starts to grow, so this is the biggest one, as you can probably tell. You are going to want to pinch it off.
Yeah.
And peel the
lower leaves.
The lower leaves off. And don't peel off all the leaves like I did last week by mistake. So, do you think I should do?
Yeah.
And then just leave it?
Yeah, and put it in.
So that's all to do.
Yeah, and it'll grow roots, and once it's like lots of roots, then we're gonna put them in soil.
Yeah.
Okay, and then when these ones grow about 6 to 8 inches long, we'll keep doing them, and hopefully we'll get at least 10 slips out of them.
But I just wanted to show you guys that we have other potato slips, and this one's starting to grow over here as well.
Yeah.
And these ones aren't really growing, but they're trying to start.
Yeah, so we'll see about those. Okay, so this is bye for sure.
For watching, and we promise we won't do it anymore. La la la, la la la. Oh, we forgot to do something. We will not do that. Thank you for watching, and make sure to subscribe. We love you guys.